Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, October 11th, 2023, and you are tuning in live here at 7:25 a.m. to News in Motion, your media outlet for relevant commentary and call to action news. Whether you are tuning in through Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn, we just want to say thank you for all your support. If you are an audio or podcast listener, thank you for listening in to NIM Today. Today here on Wednesday, October the 11th, 2023 for News in Motion. If this is your first time here, we just want to say thank you for supporting us. Hopefully you will enjoy the show. We have a special guest today, y'all. We have a special guest. Y'all know her. Y'all love her. So for, the international girl of the day, we have one of our very own. Y'all may know her as the youth ambassador. She is also my little sister and the co-host of the Young People Takeover. We have Miss Lexi Williams today. So be sure to stay tuned to hear from her and her special report. Good morning to you, Miss Marion Jackson, tuning in through YouTube. Good morning, Miss Kim Edmondson, also tuning in through YouTube. Good morning, Miss Adrian. Miss Regina Shorts, who is tuning in through Facebook. Good morning to you, Miss Lori Wallace. And yes, Miss Adrian is right. Be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to tell a friend that you're tuning in here to News in Motion. So, without further delay, I know what we do here. Let's get ready for some news in motion, y'all.
News in motion.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It is time for News in Motion. I just love Isaiah's his shout outs when we're coming in there. I think it's just amazing. Yes, I see you, Latrice Jones, coming in here. I'm picking up where Isaiah left off. I see you, Deborah Johnson. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, today is International Day of the Girl 2023. So I thought it was only fitting to have our own Lexi Williams on here with us today, who's going to do a report on the International Day of the Girl. So she'll be coming in a little bit later in the broadcast, and she will be sharing with all of you. I see you, Shardinia. Good morning to you as well. All right, y'all. I wanted to go back. I don't see Pastor Alex on here quite yet this morning, but I wanted to go back. I see you, Terry Davis, coming in here as well. To some of the comments yesterday. The team, we go through them every now and then. We'll go out there and post or share or whatever. But one that Pastor Alex talked about from the letter that we received. I see you, Fred Jones, been missing you, brother. He said in the comment yesterday about the email that I received and we shared. He said it may be less about Black and more about the conditioning to rely on traditional media. And I thought this was so good. We wanted to share this. He says, I've learned not to trust the traditional media. And because I listen to smaller news outlets, I don't have a problem trusting you. He goes on in this comment, and some of you may have seen this in the Facebook chat yesterday. He said, my frustration, and of course, the millennials highlighted this line. He said, my frustration is that more people don't get to hear your presentation of the news. So we'll see what that's going to look like. And I love his confidence and faith in the work that we do here at News in Motion. And it's like, how else can we get it out there to more people? So we share, okay, some people may just be scrolling or maybe they block sharing on their page. We talk about it to some degree. Good morning, Dr. Antoinette. We talk about it to some degree, but in the chat as I'm going through the news today, what are some suggestions? If you think, like Pastor Alex is stating here, that his frustration is that more people don't get to hear my presentation of the news. Let us know some suggestions because maybe we're missing something. And we have marketing people in here like crazy. So maybe we're missing something. So let us know. Let us know. Fred Jones is calling you out, Isaiah. He said, "Did you put the trash out?" I love it when father, son, and parents are in here having a conversation. I just love it. I just love it. He's probably been messing with you. I see my brother coming in here as well. All right, y'all. So let's get to some of this news. And again, we have Lexi coming in here for a special report later in the segment. And Marion Jackson is saying that she agrees with Pastor Alex's comment from yesterday's news. Y'all, yesterday, Israel, we're talking about Israel and Hamas. Israel yesterday increased its mobilization of reservists to 360,000, the largest call up since the country's founding, as its military continues to launch airstrikes into the sealed off the Gaza Strip following Hamas surprise attack on Israel on Saturday. So they're increasing this. I see you, Robert Holman. Good morning to you. Um, Israelis' airstrike has destroyed Gaza's upscale Rimo neighborhood and home to ministries of the Hamas-run government, and regained control of 24 border towns. Hamas rockets, however, target Tel Aviv. The death toll in Israel has risen to more than 1,000, including at least 750 civilians. And if you tuned into President Biden's announced his press conference yesterday, 14 Americans, and now the death toll with Americans are 14. Someone asked me yesterday, how do they know? And I says, well, when you're traveling internationally, you have your passports, they're checking you in. Now, you're completing forms, you're whatever, you have your passport. They know who's there. They know the time you arrived and when you're supposed to leave. So that's how they're able to keep track. So they know exactly how many Americans are there. I shared with some of you on Monday that I know someone there right now, and I've been watching their Facebook page to see what's happening and what's going on. He went live a couple of times. And I believe he's trying to get out now. So they know that he's there, and they're going to make sure that they get out as soon as possible. Latrice Jones says, what's happening in Israel and Gaza Strip is not only disheartening, it's also frightening. Yes, absolutely. So hold on. I want y'all to hold on, and hopefully if we have any students on here, take heed to what I'm about to say in a couple of minutes. And there's now up to 2,600 wounded. At least 20 Americans are still unaccounted for in Israel. Again, they know exactly how many people. Uh, uh, the Department of Transportation, Homeland Security, um, I'm not going to try to make this scary, but when you're traveling, they know you're traveling. Okay. When you arrive in a place and go out of a place, they know. They know what your ticket is. So when they ask you, like if you're coming back through customs or going through customs, and they're asking you, how long are you staying here? And if you say like 2 days, they'll look at you like you're straight up lying. You'll be here 8 days. Like, and what's your business? They're asking these questions. Anytime I'm going out of the country, they're asking us questions. When I come off and on the ship, they're asking the question, what's your business here? They want to know what you're doing there. So they know. So right now they have 20 Americans who are still unaccounted for, which means they've checked in with everybody that they need to check in with. Yeah, it's a serious system. So we need to be pleased with our system when people are out. Deborah Johnson says she has a friend there now. She is with a church group, and you're praying for them. Yes, we'll pray for them too as well. Thank you for sharing that. The Israeli military said it had found the bodies of roughly 1,500 Hamas assailants. In Gaza, at least 900 have died and 4,500 wounded. If you follow me on Instagram, which is at Gail Dudley, GailDudley, you would have seen a post that I shared yesterday. Good morning, Jeff Payne. And the post yesterday is from a reputable, I respect her highly, her reporting. She's a journalist. She used to be a political commentator for CNN News, Jessica Yellen. She made a post warning parents. So all students, all parents, please listen. I mean, if you've been following the news in any capacity, you know this is happening. Even for adults, you may want to do the same. And I'll read this directly from the post. Warning to parents. Dear students and parents, local psychologists have reached out to us and informed us that the Israeli government is urging parents to tell their children to delete Instagram and TikTok immediately. We strongly advise our students to do the same as soon as possible. Terrorists are expecting to release distressing videos of hostages begging for their lives. People who follow Jewish or Israeli influencers may stumble upon them, and they're using it. Yeah, it's almost like a scene out of a movie where they're using these things. Um, People who follow Jewish or Israeli influencers may stumble upon them. As one Israeli psychologist has noted, the videos and testimonies we are currently exposed to are bigger and crueler than our souls can contain. She went on, and she has a digital platform like this here on News in Motion called News Not Noise. And this is Jessica Yellen. She says that the schools have been sending out these warnings, and a lot of students are not sharing those warnings with their parents because they don't want to give up Instagram or TikTok. But they're saying that they're using that medium to send these videos out. um it's horrific. So the right now they're counting 150 hostages. They believe, they're not sure of that number. And then they have already begun executing hostages, videotaping them and putting them out there. You don't want to see that. This is not uh uh a movie. This isn't a movie. This is real life. So, ground news, when we're talking about international news, ground news is a reputable news organization to follow. Okay. So you hear a lot of BBC, but ground news, ground, just like the ground we walk on, ground news is also extremely reputable. At least 40 babies have been beheaded by Israel soldiers in Hamas attacked village. So in the Israel soldiers in Hamas attacked village, excuse me. A spokesperson for IDF, and that's the Israeli defense, confirmed the reports of the beheading. So that is out there as well. So not to hit y'all with that this morning, but I want you all to know. So going back to Latrice Jones' comment, yes, Jeff Payne, very sad, very sad. Jeff, you may know this. Is Brandon back? Did he get on the plane to get back? I've been watching his lives, but did he get back? Jeff Payne knows Brandon as well. Did he get back to the U.S.? Do you know that? If you can answer that. So it's frightening. It's frightening. So if you happen to stumble across the video, just keep scrolling, delete something, report it, something. And it's hard on the social media platform. So just wanting to let students know that, parents know that, just watch what they're viewing. That's a lot to take in. I see you, Lisa. Good morning. I see you, Mike Nicholson. Good morning. I see you, Hester. Good morning. Jeff Payne said he's coming back Thursday. He's safe. Yeah, yeah. So good. I'll be excited when he touched ground over here. So good morning to all of you. So going back, we still got to deal with the house of chaos. And y'all told me it's the roof that's on fire, not the house, but I'm gonna say the house is on fire. U.S. Good morning, Davia. U.S. Representative George Santos is charged, y'all, with stealing the identities of donors using their credit cards. When they gonna get that man up out of there? Seriously, seriously. He has how many aliases now? I think it's up to about 12 aliases. He was stealing the identities of his donors who put him in office using their credit cards. What? Like, come on, we gotta get this, we gotta clean the house. We gotta clean the house. We gotta hose it down and clean it up. We gotta clean the house. So, Politico is reporting federal prosecutors in Brooklyn on Tuesday unveiled an updated indictment of Representative George Santos, adding 10 new federal charges and bringing the total count faced by the Long Island Republican to 23. Kim Evans said, get him out of there. Yes. According to prosecutors, George Santos stole people's identities, made charges on their donors' credit cards without their authorization, and submitted false campaign reports that listed non existent loans and contributions that were fabricated or stolen. This is what's happening in the house, okay? Santos was originally indicted in May. He pleaded not guilty to the original 13 charges. Tuesday indictments include two more counts of wire fraud, two new counts of making materially false statements to the Federal Election Commission, two new counts of falsifying records submitted to obstruct the FEC, two new counts of aggregated identity theft, and one new count of access device fraud. That's what we got going on. Last month, the prosecutors disclosed the court papers, in the court papers, that Santos has been in plea talks with the government. Pleading about what? What exactly are you doing? Y'all, AP is also just talking about the charges. The total again is 23 counts. They also have charged him with embezzling money from his campaign and lying to Congress about his wealth, among other offenses. So that's what's happening with George Santos. Seriously. And these are the people that are doing what they do. I'm like, what is going on with them? Patricia Lau says he has got to go. Yes. Marion Jackson says, oh, thank you, Marion. She's talking about how we use the other news. She says it's a blessing that News in Motion endorses other news outlets like News Not Noise and Ground News. Yes, we got it because we're the ones that's bringing um, news without the propaganda. I think that's what I'm loving about some of these people that I'm finding. Dr. Antoinette's talking about George Santos, talking about insane. What's up? Good morning, Katrina. Been missing you. Yeah, orange jumpsuit for real. So, y'all, with the House GOP has held some closed door debate over the next speaker, internal balloting to choose a nominee, expected to begin sometime tomorrow. Who knows? They may try it today. Who knows? Now, excuse me, the majority leader, Steve Scalise, uh, uh, the Judiciary Committee Chair, Jim Jordan, and top candidates. There are some of the top candidates and a couple more names that have been floating around. Some lawmakers pushing to reinstate Representative Kevin McCarthy. Why? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But NBC News is reporting that four of the former Ohio State University, I'm sorry, the Ohio State University wrestlers who have accused Representative Jim Jordan of failing to protect them from sexual predators when he was the team's assistant coach in 1980s and 90s said on yesterday that he has no business, absolutely no business, being the next Speaker of the House. And they want to be heard. They want people to listen to them and their reasons why. So this is happening, y'all. This is happening. So this is the bulk of the news before I turn it over to Lexi to talk about the International Day of the Girl. But I want to hear what you all have to say. Patricia Lau says Santos probably feels that the former guy is still out. I don't know what you're saying. I got to see that closer. So put that in there. I'm not for sure what you're saying. Jacqueline is saying Santos is trying to catch up with the former guy in the number of charges. Yeah, that's happening. Adrian is saying his campaign manager was convicted already of her part of the fraud. How can he claim to be innocent? That is so true, Adrian. And here's the thing. I wonder if she did not share more information to reduce her sentence. Who knows? Then we have, good morning, Tanya. Dr. Antoinette, Isaiah, if you can put that one up there. He and other ones can be all inmates. Yes, they can be inmates. Mike Nicholson says, or burn it down per Gail Dudley. Listen, you said that was being an arsonist. We can't do that. We can't do that. And then Kim Edmondson says, Jim Jordan shouldn't even have been elected. So it goes back to the questions I said we need to ask them. And Marion, I am going to do a Medium article and put the questions there, but I will also share them on Friday in our newsletter. If you all have not signed up for our newsletter, please go to www.gaildudley.com and sign up. There's a box that will pop up. Sign up. It's free. It's free. Before I turn this over, y'all, if you are, let's see, this is coming from the White House. President Biden and Vice President Harris are announcing today that the application period for summer 2024 session of the White House internship program will open on Monday, October the 16th. The session will begin June 2024. The White House Internship Program is a public service leadership development program that provides emerging leaders with an opportunity to gain valuable skills while supporting the work at the White House and furthering the priorities of the Biden Harris administration. You have to be at least 18 years old. You have to be a U.S. citizen before the first day of the program. Currently enrolling accredited undergraduate or grad degree program at a college, community college, or university 2 to 4 years. Graduate from an accredited undergraduate or graduate program or college, and then a veteran of the United States. Wait a minute. A veteran of the United States Armed Forces are also who possess a high school diploma can also apply. So the application period will begin on Monday, October the 16th. It will end on Friday, y'all, November the 10th. Here's a website that you can go to. You can go to, and I believe we have a banner for this. You can go to whitehouse.gov/intern. Again, whitehouse.gov/intern for all the information. Don't say you didn't know about this because we just told you. You're not going to hear about this anywhere else. So here's your opportunity. Check it out. Again, that's wh.gov/intern. I'm so excited to bring Lexi on here today. Again, this is International Day of the Girl, and I thought it was only fitting to have our News in Motion youth ambassador to come to give her report on that. So bring Lexi in here so we can talk with Lexi. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So you're junior now
I am.
at Pickerington North.
I am.
And my sister's on here. I've already asked her if she knew my nephew, who's a senior football player, and she does. So we talked about that already. So his grandmother is on here for Patricia Lyles. And people are like, "Yay, Lexi!" Kim Edmondson saying, "Good morning, Lexi." So we're here to just hear from you in your reporting this morning. So y'all, I'm gonna turn it over to Lexi. You may not see me pop back on here today. I may not pop back on until tomorrow. But y'all know what I say. Even if I don't have an opportunity to pop back on here, y'all stay moving and make some bold moves. So Lexi, it's all yours. But I have a question before I get out of here, though.
All right.
When you hear International Day of the Girl, what comes to mind?
Oh gosh. International Day of the Girl. There's so much. I mean, there's empowerment and there's leadership, but there's so many emotions behind it, because why should we even dedicate one day to it when we should be celebrated all year, right? So, because
Right.
women do so much, we do way more than probably people think we do. And I'm glad that there's a day that we have to call it out, but also to stand, and I'll talk about it in a second, but to stand up for the full access of our rights. But there's so much that comes to mind with that. So, yeah.
Well, I can't wait to hear your reporting. So take it away.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm back. Hi, everybody. Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. I hope your week has been as great as you are. Gosh, it's been a while that I said that. Thanks to Auntie Gail and the wonderful team behind News in Motion. Now let's get into it. It is Wednesday, October 10th, and here is the truth from the youth. Ooh, it's been a minute. I call this one Run the World. So today we celebrate all of our girls with or without pearls, with our joyous, beautiful curls. Today we celebrate our girls, not just today, but in every day, in every way. So make sure you take time to say, "Baby girl, you look beautiful today." Ladies and gentlemen, see what I did there? It is International Day of the Girl, and if you don't know, now you know, you know, you know, you know. Okay, I got it. All right, I'm done. I'm done playing. The sources today are UNICEF and UNWomen.com. So what is Day of the Girl for? Well, I'm glad you asked. Day of the Girl is not just to celebrate the girl and all her power, but to advocate for her rights. There is so much going on when it comes to women's rights in general, but let's focus specifically on the up-and-coming generation of girls. Let's focus on our future leaders. According to UNICEF, some of the ways to continue advocating for our girls include center the girls in protection and promotion of rights, recognizing and celebrating our girls, and supporting girl leadership, and by making structural changes to scale up funding for girls. Now, some of the ways I encourage you to advocate for girls is by being a mentor to a young girl. Invest in small businesses owned by women and just tell them that you care about them, because sometimes we do need to be encouraged. We should be encouraged every day. Encourage your brother or your sister, because I am my sister's keeper, okay? Hey, Miss Marion Jackson, the truth from the youth. We run the world. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Good morning, Miss Katrina Blackwell. Thank you, beautiful ladies, girls. You are amazing. Yes, they are. Yes, we all are. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Miss Judy Neal. It's good to see you all. But yes, those are some of the ways I have encouraged you. But so why is International Day of the Girl important? Well, to give you an idea, I understand you see people like Miss Gail Dudley, Miss Deborah, and myself on the show, leading and taking charge of the news and doing what we love best and writing from the heart. But some of that does not, but that does not always make it easy in the real world. There are not always girls that are like this. That's why we need to encourage our girls and mentor our girls to be able to do what we do. And so that's why Auntie Gail interns people like me or myself, because she saw something in me. And now I'm sitting here in front of you growing. Y'all saw me a year ago and look at me now. Look at me now. Hey, look at me now. Sorry. I need to stay focused. Stay focused. It is just as hard for us to be as successful as the man, as women, but not just because we are women, but Black women as well. But you see us do what we do, and our color and gender will never define our outcome in life. And the same can go for you all too. But to back me up, COVID-19 actually caused more of a divide than there already was. From unwomen.org, well, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, but the pandemic has also deepened the gender divide around connectivity and online safety, with girls facing economic and social barriers to internet and device access. So, what are some of the current issues? I quote, in almost every country, patriarchy and power dynamics afford boys comparative advantage compared to girls in most domains. So, here are my thoughts. Every girl should have full access to all resources to be able to achieve whatever it is her heart desires. I'm going to hit you with two quotes, and now I'm wrapping it up. The first quote, neglecting to yet let a young girl child grow is neglecting to succeed. I'm going to say that one more time because my tongue really got caught up in it. Neglecting to let a young girl child grow is neglecting to succeed. Okay? Now, this second one is my favorite because, well, you'll see why. These girls are bright and hardworking, and when they have the chance to fulfill their potential with an education, they can transform families, communities, and even entire countries. From our forever First Lady, Miss Michelle Obama. Miss Annette Jackson said, we appreciate you, Lexi, and you're a great example to young ladies, girls. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all, and I appreciate Auntie Gail for even giving me the opportunity. So thank you, thank you. Now, for any girl, I'm going to just keep this as my little inspiration here. For any girl that may need encouragement, Psalms 46:5 says, God is in the midst of her. She will not be moved. God will help her when the morning dawns. So remember, baby girl, whatever it is that you face, you are never, ever, ever, never alone. Miss Antoinette Gateway Sky says, not only do we run the world, we've been, yes, we do. We have that magic here. Yeah, it's in my shirt. It's right here. Y'all can't see it, but it says Black Girl Magic. Always, always. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, your national days. It's Black Girl Day off. Don't ask me what that exactly means, but hey, we get a day off. We all deserve a day off from time to time. It is Emergency Nurses Day. It is International Day of the Girl Child. Whoop, whoop. It is International Top Spinning Day. Southern Food Heritage Day. Okay, pause. I've got a question. What is your favorite Southern food? In the chat, y'all can drop it as I keep going. Okay, well, we're having technical difficulties. But International Top Spinning Day, Southern Food Heritage Day, it's my party day, National Bring Your Teddy Bear to School Day, it's National Curves Day, whoop, whoop, shout out to our curvy girls. It's National Fossil Day, it's National Kim and Kimberly Day. Hey, Auntie Kim, shout out to you and all of our Kimberlys. What else? It is National Pet Obesity Day for our little chunkamunkas, and that's okay. That's okay. We love our little chunkamunkas. Now, my doggy baby, she wasn't too chunky monkey, but we love them anyway. We love them anyways. It is National Sausage Pizza Day. I do love sausage on my pizza. Can't help it. It is National Spread Some Joy Day. So I hope I brought some joy to you today. And you're smiling right now. I dare you to smile. I see you smiling. I dare you to do it. It is National Stop Bullying Day. So let's stop our bullying, because that's really important in our schools or wherever it is in our workplace, because it happens in the workplace too. And yes, mom, it's my party day. Oh yeah, we definitely need to tear down the fake barriers we create born out of jealousy and ignorance. Be your sister's nurturer, not her nemesis. Exactly. That in the best words possible. Auntie done said it. Go ahead, Auntie Latrice. We put snaps to you. But that is it. And yes, Southern Food Heritage Day. What is your favorite Southern food? My favorite? Oh boy. I don't know. Just mac and cheese. I don't know. Oh Lord. Y'all got me caught up. Let's see. Now, I think mac and cheese. Mom knows how I like her mac and cheese. Here's the problem. Don't judge me. I like my mom's mac and cheese better than I like my grandma's mac and cheese. Shh. Don't tell her that. I know some of y'all know. Don't you tell her that. She don't need to know. That's okay. Yes, but yes, Miss Kim Edmondson Day. Woo, 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 woo. We got a Kim in the house. But that is all you have from me. That is all you have from me. But anybody else got a national? We got some mac and cheese fans. We got some mac and cheese fans in the room. Yes. Miss Patricia Lau says, thank you, Lexi. I appreciate all that you were doing. Thank you. I love what I do here, and I love the support I got from you guys. Oh, you love you some gumbo. Uh-oh. Yes, ma'am, Miss Mama Adri. Yes, we do. We do love some good gumbo. My mom said I need to stop. My dad's going to he'll be all right. Daddy's going to get me, but he'll live. Good old Southern fried chicken. Yes, Miss Shirley Nicholson. We love that. Indeed. Anybody else? We got team fried chicken. We got team mac and cheese. We got some team gumbo. Miss Marion Jackson with the gumbo. Miss Kim Evans. Y'all done said shrimp and grits. Oh Lord. I love some shrimp and grits too. I might have to join that team. I'm sorry, mac and cheese, but I love shrimp and grits a little bit more. My dad and daughter likes my mac and cheese and my sweet potatoes better than my mom. You better flex. Come on, Miss Antoinette. Flex it out then. Yes, indeed. We do love some mac and cheese. All right. Jeff Payne loves mac and cheese as well. But as we are closing out, inspirational message. Like I said, today is the National Day of the Girl. So let's keep our girls in our prayers wherever they are, whether at school, they're at work, in college, whatever it is that they do. Let's keep encouraging them to be the best that they absolutely can be. And make sure you use that verse that I gave you earlier. Psalms, where is it at? Hold on, I just had it. It's here. Psalms 46:5. God is in the midst of her. She will not be moved. God will help her when the morning dawns. So remember, baby girl, whatever it is that you face, you were never, ever, 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 ever alone. Ever alone. Whatever it is that you face, you're never alone. Even when the doubters say what the doubters going to say, you're still never alone. Even when they try to doubt you and push you away and try to put you under a rug, honey, you're never alone. Keep rising, keep succeeding. You are going to do lovely in life, no matter what it is that they say. No matter what trial and tribulation may say, no matter what depression looks like for you, no matter what the anxiety looks like for you, you're still going to succeed. And we believe it here in NIM family. So keep pushing, keep driving. I love you all so much. I miss you all. It is good to see you. You may or may not see me tomorrow, but if you don't, Auntie Gail already said it. Make some bold moves, you guys. So we love you, and in the Years in Motion family, see y'all later.
Motion.